Wednesday, it's 12:48. I'm headed into the office late today. I'm very stressed.
What I like about Karin Bohn, she's a lady in Vancouver who runs her own interior design business. And she's very open and honest and very transparent. And the business she's developing is very similar, if not aligned, with who she is as a person. So as her business grows, she grows. So this video is about why she's stressed and both the psychology behind her running the business, what that is all about that's creating the stresses, and also her future plans in building her successful interior design business. What I love about this is that you see Karin being amongst her team, and it shows you that she's a boss who's very collaborative. She likes all her team to be happy, and like herself, she likes her team to enjoy the benefits of running a successful business and a successful life. Her motto is work hard, play hard, and here you can see that because she actually encourages the team to celebrate their successes. Everything Karin does is collaborative. It's a team effort, and it's very much, you work hard, you get the rewards. So she's very much a boss who's, I would say, is quite an enabler. She steps in and rescues people, she steps in to support them, she steps in to develop them at the expense of herself. She can actually get very emotionally exhausted by having to carry people in her team. But also I can see this happening in terms of her contractors and also her clients. So her problem is that she spreads herself thin, and she's the first to admit to that. And what that can lead is to her burning out. So she has to take time out and have her holidays in order to restore her energies, or else her creativity and her drive will actually lead to stress-related illnesses if she's not too careful. But she's actually a genuinely very kind, very sensitive, very warm boss to have. But don't be fooled, she's ambitious, she's got very high standards. So her team have to continuously maintain her high standards. And that can take its toll if you're not up to scratch. So let's go on and see why she's stressed. I mean, my feeling is it's here you see her chilling against a backdrop of a day where she's literally chasing her tail, and there isn't enough time for her to do all the things she's booked. So she's literally seesawing from wanting to chill and relax and enjoy her success against having to run a business where she feels she's always up against it.
So I don't know if a lot has been done, a little bit's been done, but they're supposed to wrap up next week. So it should be pretty interesting.
I mean, in that clip, you can actually see how affectionate she is, how warm she is with the contractors, how she recognises the importance of developing strong, deep, emotionally supporting relationships, but also getting good people, but making sure you treat them right. So she's in it for the long haul. She's in it to sustain excellent relationships with her team, both in the office, but also the team outside the office, including contractors and basically the whole construction team. It's very similar to sort of like a mother figure, mothering everyone, but she wants to make sure that every single stage of the process works and works smoothly and to her standard. She's quite the perfectionist, and it's this that creates a lot of built-up stress down the line. She's inspired by her partner because her partner is encouraging her to be slightly more male orientated and delegate and trust more in the fact that her team can rise to the occasion, but she finds it very difficult to give up that control. And you can see this happening in terms of the following clip, where she's trying to actually say, look guys, I'm not abandoning you, I want you to do well, but I also have ambitions of my own. I'm not sabotaging, I'm not abandoning the company. Quite the opposite, I want the company to expand. I want to go from being a successful interior designer in Vancouver and someone who's very good globally, but I want to move that further up to becoming an interior designer who has a lot of product lines in the business. And I need you as a team to step up and do most of the day-to-day project work so that I can actually elevate myself to the next level. And she's actually also kicking her number 2 up the bum to say, you need to be the person, the go-to person. And she finds it very difficult to do this because she doesn't want her team to feel that she's abandoning them. So have a look.
Yeah. I think something that has been on my mind, because I had a long conversation with John about this morning, something that's been on my mind for a long time, but I've never actually vocalized it in the office, is that it doesn't make sense for me to do project work, right? And there's one reason is because there's so many other things that I need to take care of. So doing project work just doesn't make sense. It's just too much work for one person to handle. But then also, if I don't step back on projects, then how do you guys ever move forward in your goals too, right? So it's part of, the healthy growth of a company.
She's right there.
Yeah. So, and it's difficult for me because I'm used to being really available and really accessible, and anytime someone has a...
So that's the problem. When she started the business and when she started to let go of a bit of control and build a team, her insecurities would make her jump in and rescue everyone and make herself available to ensure that standards didn't drop. And what she's having a difficult time is trying to let go of that control, let go of that availability and that responsibility without entrusting her team more and knowing that they can actually deliver the standard and style that she wants. She'll still oversee the business. She'll still sort of be the last person who will sign off the projects, but she wants the actual day-to-day work to be more hands-on by the team, and she doesn't want to sort of helicopter or hover over them every minute of the day, which is time-consuming. This is a healthy shift on her part, by the way. So, I hope she's able to follow it through, because you can relapse when you feel a bit insecure about the business. The key thing, she has a video that says that there's no formula to success. There is a formula to her success. And one of the things she learnt very early was to become the salesperson in her own business. And by her striving to develop those strong relationships with her clients, with her contractors, with her team, particularly with the customers, she actually has a lot of repeat business because she's done her homework in making sure those customer relationships are strong and loyal to her. And that's one of the key things that makes her business thrive, is that the customer relation, the sales relationship, is directly between the customers and Karin. She has not delegated that function, and that's a smart move on her part. Let's see how the video ends.
Question I want to say, yeah, sure, we can fit it in, we can squeeze it in, but it ends up being detrimental because then I end up being so exhausted and so spent, spread way too thin, that I don't even have the capacity to creatively go, okay, where are we going next? What is our brand? What do we want to do? What is our company motto? All that stuff. It's
she's right there. She actually can exhaust herself unnecessarily, because she's not very good at delegation, and she does have issues of not wanting her team to feel abandoned. And she's also absolutely right that she needs to develop her own brand, the Karin Bohn brand, and she's got to grow in order for her business to grow. So spot on there.
I just end up being so spent. Yeah. Okay, good. That's easy, then.
So there's a slight insecurity there, because she's like going, oh, I hope I've pulled it off and people don't feel hurt by me. She doesn't want her team not to like her.
So you guys are just going to go to John? Yeah. That's what's going to happen?
But she's learnt from her partner to be more assertive, and she's just basically given instructions for her team to go to her number 2, who's the guy at the extreme left of the video.
Yeah, that's good. Good. Okay. Cool. Okay, easy.
That's the guy that she wants the team to go to. So she's basically saying, you've got to step up, mate.
Apparently easier than I thought.
So I'm thrilled for her, and I think she's a great inspiration, and I hope she successfully repositions her business to becoming an interior designing product line, but in doing so doesn't neglect the thing that made her successful, which was being an interior designer on a global scale.